Hello, welcome to Pudding with Pops. I'm Pops. Let's get on with our story. We have the Marvel Advent Calendar again. We're reading number 14. It's 14. Alright, let's see what we got here. We have a Spider-Man Mega Meltdown. New York City is in the middle of a hot summer. So why is it getting so cold? When Spider-Man swings in to find out, he comes up against a cosmic villain. New York City was in the middle of a heat wave, but Spider-Man hadn't broken a sweat as he stopped two bank robbers. Despite the heat, Spider-Man noticed that the criminals were shivering. If he was going to be stuck here, how about some more webbing, huh? If we're going to be stuck here, how about some more webbing, huh? One of them asked. Why were those guys acting like it's cold out, thought Spider-Man. It's been a scorcher for weeks. As he swung closer to Times Square, Spidey's spider sense began to tingle. The wind whipped around him as the temperature steadily dropped. Just then, Spider-Man came across the source of a strange weather. A gigantic portal had opened up in the sky, sending flurries of snow down on the city. Loki, the trickster god of Asgard, was standing on top of a skyscraper, clutching a cosmic cube. Ah, the Spider-Man. I invite you to witness the start of my glorious reign, Loki said proudly. With Earth destroyed, those pesky Avengers will finally be out of my way. Yeah, right, said Spider-Man. What are a few snowflakes going to do? Just wait until you meet my friends, replied Loki, crackling. The ground began to rumble as Loki lifted up the cosmic cube. Suddenly, a horde of frost giants leapt from the portal, crushing parked cars as they lumbered through the streets. Frightened tourists ran for cover as sparks from collapsing billboards rained down upon the chaotic scene. Meet the frost giants of Jontuum, said Loki. Now that I have the cosmic cube, they are under my control. Spider-Man knew there was only one thing to do. And I know I pronounced that word wrong, but whip! Spidey shot his web through the air. It sailed over Times Square, straight towards one of the giants. Hey, Snowball! Over here! Shouted Spider-Man. As he got closer, the giant swung his massive club towards the web swinger. Whoa! Do I look like a bug that needs swatting? Joked Spidey. Well, I can't blame you, I guess. The mindless giant paid him no attention. They were only concerned with destroying the city. I don't have enough webbing left to tie up Frosty and friends, thought Spidey. But this should slow them down. Spider-Man fired a web across two buildings. He hoped his barrier would stop the frost giants marching through the streets. It looked like the frost giants were finally going to be stopped when, boom! Spider-Man was shocked to witness the frost giants step on his web barrier, causing two billboards to crash to the ground. Didn't really do anything, Spidey. Uh-oh. Just then, Spider-Man spotted an Avenger Quinjet flying overhead. It's about time, said Spidey. He knew that with friends like the Avengers, Loki and his Snowbuddies didn't stand a chance. Spider-Man approached the jet as it launched on a nearby rooftop. As the cargo ramp lowered, Spider-Man saw only one hero. Only one very small hero. So, what's the situation here? Said a tiny voice. Ant-Man, said Spider-Man, shocked. Where are the other Avengers? They're busy with Thanos, said Ant-Man. That guy never takes a day off. Nick Fury called and said there was some trouble in the city. I'm here to back you up. No, I'm here to back you up. Let's go ahead and look at that picture. No offense, but I was expecting some bigger guns, said Spider-Man. How are two bugs going to stop three giants? Well, looks like these two bugs are all New York has today, replied Ant-Man, grinning. Spider-Man knew Ant-Man was right. Two heads are definitely better than one. So Ant-Man grabbed onto Spidey's suit, and the bug duo swung back towards the wintry chaos. Look out! Ant-Man exclaimed as one of the frost giants threw a car at the approaching superheroes. Way ahead of you, Spider-Man responded as he swiftly dodged the vehicle. But this heavy snowfall isn't making anything easier. Any ideas? Well, if they want to head to Central Park, I can send in some ants to ruin their picnic, said Ant-Man sarcastically. It's not warm enough for a picnic, said Spider-Man. But wait, that gives me an idea. How much do you know about electricity? More than you, kid, Ant-Man replied. I think I know where you're going with this. Evading attacks from Loki's frost giant, Spidey swung towards Times Tower, the brightest building in the city. As Spider-Man approached the tower, Ant-Man was able to jump just before a frost giant grabbed Spider-Man's webbing. The giant pulled the webs, yanking Spidey off the tower. Oomph! Spider-Man exclaimed as he crashed onto the hard cement. Ant-Man knew Spider-Man couldn't hold back the giants for long. He squeezed inside the bright billboard. Once inside, the small hero was able to hack into the main power grid. Hey, big bully, shouted Ant-Man. How about we turn up the heat? Suddenly, Times Square lit up. The lights became brighter and brighter until the glare from all the billboards was blinding. Hit with 161 megawatts of power, the frost giants quickly began to shrink until they vanished. Your frost giants should have brought sun cream, Loki, joked Spidey. The spider, roared Loki. You did this. Spider-Man quickly shot a web straight towards Loki. I had some help. Not bad for two bugs, huh? With Loki tied up by the webbing, Spider-Man grabbed the cosmic cube and opened up a portal to send the villain back to Jotunheim. Jotunheim, whatever. I'll be back, Spider-Man, cried Loki as he disappeared into the portal. Man, we deserve a break after saving the world from Loki, said Ant-Man. You're right, replied Spider-Man. But we need to restore power, too. Yeah, but first, Spider, said Ant-Man, mocking Loki's voice, my ants and I challenge thee to a snowball fight. You're on. Who do you think won that snowball fight? I don't know. It was 1 against 1,000,000. Have a good day. Thank you for joining me.